I used to be a master at avoiding sex and moments of intimacy, but the truth was my partner had no idea why I was doing that. In this video, I'm going to break down why you or your partner might be avoiding sex and not even knowing why. My name is Janelle Fraser, and I'm an intimacy and communication expert for women and couples, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. That's going to help more people who want this work and need this work to see it. And I have a free training coming up. I would love for you to sign up. It's going to help you to have more intimacy, better communication inside of your relationship, and avoid going into default mode. So sign up. The link is going to be in the comments here. Now, here's what's often happening when it comes to sexual avoidance is we create assumptions. We create assumptions as to why we are doing it. Even the person who's avoiding, like myself in so much of my life, I had assumptions as to why I was doing it. I never really sat down and asked myself what was really going on. I would always say things like, well, my partner is always pressuring me, or I just don't want to, I'm not in the mood. But I never started to question really why. And on my partner's side of things, he made assumptions why I was doing it. He felt rejected, or like I just didn't want him anymore. So we need to stop making all kinds of assumptions and get to the truth. So here's what was the truth when I actually started to lean into why do I avoid sex? And some of these might be true for you. I'm going to throw a few in that weren't my personal experiences, but what a lot of clients have told me their reasons are when they got to their truth. So maybe when you ask your partner, or when you really dive into what's going on, it's that sex is painful for them. And maybe they've never mentioned that to you before. Or maybe it's a new thing, so they don't even know why or how to talk about it. Perhaps they don't enjoy it, like it doesn't feel good for them, and they've never mentioned that before. Maybe they fake orgasms. Maybe they, fake enjoying it when really it's actually hasn't been that pleasurable for them. Perhaps there's past trauma that they've never mentioned before. Perhaps they are really grossed out by body fluids, and the way that you often do sex gets a little too sweaty for them, but they've never mentioned it. Maybe it's your breath or their breath, or maybe it's they really like to be showered and cleaned in a certain way before this happens, right? When we actually break down and have a conversation about what's really going on and just get off of the surface conversation that I'm just not interested and I don't like sex, why? What is really going on? Big ones for me were that sex was painful, and I didn't even realize that afterwards I always had this discomfort. And so of course my body wasn't gonna want more of that because it was associating it with that sensation, and I wasn't even fully aware of that. In the beginning of my relationship, I was avoiding sex, and there was past trauma that was coming up for me that I never told my partner. So I had literally lied about so many other reasons, and I didn't even know why at the time, and I didn't realize how big of an impact that was actually making on me. So you might be jumping to conclusions about why you are avoiding sex, or maybe you're not even really thinking about it because you're just like, I just don't like it. Maybe you feel rejected from your partner, and if so, watch my video around feeling rejected in your relationship. However, I want you to ask why, and I want you to have a meaningful conversation about what's really going on. Because at the end of the day, avoiding sex is painful for both sides of the relationship. My partner used to think that I could just go forever without having sex. The truth was, I thought about sex all the time. I thought about intimacy and connection and the distance that I felt from him all the time, and it hurt. It sucked. And so even though I didn't want to be having sex per se, I wanted to be wanting it. I just couldn't figure it out. But having these conversations can make a massive difference. So if you want me to help you to lead into some of these conversations, I'd love for you to join me in upcoming free trainings. Check out the description below where you can hop on a free training with me and learn more about infusing your relationship with the conversations that are really going to make a difference. So please subscribe to my channel again. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. And I would love for you to leave me a comment below of one of the reasons why you've avoided sex in the past. And I'll see you next time. Make it a great day.